Hi, this is Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Thursday, November 5th, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 335 Southeast 43rd Avenue, Unit 1, or A. So this is the first unit. If you're looking at the front of the complex, this is the unit far left. So 335 Southeast 43rd Avenue, Hillsboro, Oregon 97123, and it's again Unit 1. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends a place in any sewer pipe does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. So I think we will run 3 separate sewer scopes, 1, 2, and 3 for the complex here. And again, this is unit number 1. If you're looking at the front of the building, it is the one on the far left. And so far, after about 25 feet, we are just straight as an arrow, straight ahead. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. At about 28 feet, we're going to lose the pitch here. You can see there's tendency for buildup to happen. So you kind of have to go into this knowing, if this is the worst of it, then you have to go into this knowing that the pipes may need maintenance over time. And we do have a bit of a belly, so at about 28 feet, there's a bit of a water belly there. The water line is right at the camera, right at the camera lens there. So be curious to see what happens when we turn off the water. If everything drains out of there, then you're feeling better about things. But there was a little bit of a belly under the slab, or under the driveway there. And here's those areas. There's some cleanouts in the driveway. So that's that clean out area. Since that area of marginal pitch or minor water belly, we've had a pretty good strong downhill flow since then. But again, we'll want to turn off the water. This looks like where other pipes would be tying in from the unit, but we'll just take it all the way into the city lateral. So as we come out of a dive here, the camera head goes underwater and we hit something. So I don't know, it must be we're coming out of a dive and we're getting ready to transition into the city branch piping, and I think what's happening is that pipe, that connection between the city branch and the private pipe has shifted, and we must be getting an offset there. So you can see we're kind of hitting into the bottom lip of that pipe. hard to say what's going on there, but that's gonna, unfortunately, that's gonna end the inspection for us right there, because we're not able to push the camera head any further through that. So at about 61 feet, the good news is the pipe is pretty shallow, but this kind of ends the inspection here. And we're not going to get a real good bead on where this is located out in the driveway, because there's a car parked right over the top. So I took some pictures to get like approximate area. We're going to turn off the water, drain everything out right now. It's off. We're going to drain everything out. We're going to look at the pipe again in reverse, paying attention to. Yes, there you can see that's what's happening. So we have an offset between the black pipe and the green pipe. You can see it's definitely snagging debris, catching water, and we couldn't even push the camera head up over the top of it. So the sewer pipe definitely needs some attention. We have identified to the best we can today, because of all the automobiles in the driveway, the location. The good news is the pipe is shallow, so this is only about 4 feet 3 inches deep, something like that. So between 4 and 5 feet deep. But it is under the driveway, and again, it looks like we're definitely having some issues here. So we'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair technician to identify the exact area and to identify what needs to happen next. But again, this ended the inspection for us too, that we couldn't push it any further. We couldn't push it up over the top of the offset. So significant offset. It's starting to cause blockage or backup, and we're going to have some issues here. Okay, well, we looked at it again out there in the driveway, and there's a white truck parked in the area, and it looks like the tire is going to be right on the approximate area. So we took a bunch of pictures, but definitely this pipe is having issues. So we're looking like blockage backup is starting to form here because of the offset. So things are just not draining properly through this offset. This again ended the inspection since we couldn't push the camera up over the top of this. So unit number 1 did fail inspection. Recommend further evaluation for repair/replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair technician. So we'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair technician to identify the exact area before digging or repair or whatever he recommends as an appropriate repair for this area, and then we'll let it go from there. So I'm going to turn off the microphone for the pullback. We want to see what that water belly, the first one, was doing too. Okay, and here's that area of marginal pitch in the beginning. It looks like we're getting some good news in this area. It looks like most everything is kind of drained out of there. And we still have a little bit hanging on. Probably about a third of it or half of it is drained out of there. So not too bad. We'd recommend keeping an eye on that area for sure. But the second area, definitely where we couldn't get the camera any further, needs some attention.